Hey everybody, this is Pastor Sean Oda from Crosspoint Church in Weatherford, Oklahoma with your God is Awesome and the Bible is Cool vlog. Today's focal passage comes from the book of Psalm, chapter 136, 1 through 3. Just had to find my glasses here for a second. And Psalm 136, 1 through 3. The entire Psalm 136 has a refrain running through it, and you'll pick up on it pretty quickly. Psalm 136 verse 1 says, "Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Give thanks to the God of gods. His love endures forever. Give thanks to the Lord of lords. His love endures forever." The entire of the psalm goes about this way, but the first three verses in particular talk about giving God thanks. Given this is the season of Thanksgiving, it's important for us to consider this because it's a key reason on why we should give thanks for God, because his love or his mercy endures forever. I mean, let's think about that for a moment. The word mercy, as it's used in some translation, or love in the NIV, invokes some kind of relinquishing of agony. That's mercy, right? In Psalm 136, 1 through 3, the word mercy, as it's used in some translations, also means faithfulness and goodness. Putting this together, we get the vision of God being faithful in his love and in his mercy to take away our pain. That's kind of a nice thought, don't you think? But what is better is the addition of this enduring forever piece. You know, it endures forever, it says. Forever is a concept that's hard for us to understand. It's not truly easy to envision. It's not something we as mere mortals can really comprehend, to be honest. Sure, we use the word in common vernacular like as, oh, this is taking forever, you know. But really, we're temporal beings, so we can't fully grasp the concept of eternal. I mean, think about the oldest thing you know. Maybe it's a giant redwood or the Grand Canyon or your mother-in-law. No matter how old these things are or how old they get, they're not eternal. They're not eternal. They didn't exist before time did. But God did exist before time did. That's inconceivable to me. Only he can be called the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the everlasting one. Now, to consider that the love of God lasts as long as he does is mind-boggling. It's inconceivable that such an unconditional love existed long before any human being. It's hard to wrap your head around, but that's forever. That's eternal. That's why it's beyond anything we can understand or anything we can pretend to understand or anything that we can pretend to have on the same type of a level. So it's only right, I think, in this season of thankfulness that we're supposed to be celebrating, that we give thanks to God for that eternal love, for that eternal mercy, for that grace, because that's been around since the beginning. It's the same love that we experience in our relationship with Christ. It's the same love that nailed him to the cross. It's the same love that raised him from the dead. And one day, our pain and our agony is going to cease. And one day, we will experience that love to the degree that it goes far beyond what we already know. Because it is eternal. It endures forever. And the best part is, if we put our faith and trust in Christ alone for salvation, we will never, ever, ever be without it. Ever. That's something to give thanks for. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hope to see you on Sunday. Bye-bye.